Greetings. I'm Noelle Facciadomo from Stenhouse Publishers, and I'm so honored to introduce Jan Birkins and Kim Yaris of Birkins and Yaris.
Hi there, I'm Jan Birkins.
And I am Kim Yaris, and we wish that we were with you right now at the Nebraska State Literacy Conference. We are super excited to kick off the book study that's starting on March 15th. We are truly honored that you have selected Who's Doing the Work as the focus of your book study, and we are excited and looking forward to meeting you at the Institute that's happening in Nebraska on July 16th.
We know that your lives are full and you're busy educators, and so finding the time to work PD into your schedule can sometimes be a challenge. And so we're excited about the virtual book study and the ways that you guys are being creative about promoting your own professional growth. And like Kim said, we're really honored to be a part of it. So Kim?
You know, the important thing that we should tell you, just kind of as a little bit of an aside here, is that we are no strangers to virtual professional development. In fact, it was because of our own commitment 7 years ago to professional growth and development that we were both on Twitter and found each other there. In fact, it was my strategy on Twitter to follow all of the people who had written wonderful books that I loved on Twitter, and Jan was the author and is the author of Preventing Misguided Reading, which was a book that I loved. And so I followed Jan on Twitter, and one day she was tweeting about a project that she was working on, and I tweeted her back, and one thing led to another, and before we knew it, we decided that we would start blogging together, and we were not, you know, shy about this at all. We did 7 days a week when we started, because we were writing about the Common Core standards at the time, which we just felt was on everybody's mind, and lots of people had questions, and so we said we need to be out there talking about this every day. And so I always say that if you want to get to know somebody really quickly, really well, then start a blog and write 7 days a week together.
And then that blogging eventually evolved into writing books together. And so the book that you have, the one that you're studying, is a product of a virtual PD connection and our collaboration online. And so it took us just about a year to write Who's Doing the Work. But the ideas in the book evolved over our lifetimes, over our careers, which I think together we have definitely more than 50 years in education. So lots and lots of experience saying of our own work, wait a minute, who's doing the work here? Because we found that we were asking this of ourselves so much, and we just really wanted to dig into it and explore it and figure out the ways that we were inadvertently teaching learned helplessness.
So as you may or may not already know, we also wrote a study guide that goes with Who's Doing the Work, and we encourage you, if you've not yet done so, to download it and to use it to guide the conversations that you have with each other as you're working through the book chapter by chapter. It was our intent to be highly interactive. We imagined you all being really thoughtful with one another, and you know, we provide you lots of options in there, and we really hope that you kind of pick and choose what works best for you, and you know, have great conversations as you're working through it.
When we wrote the study guide, you know, it's our way of kind of being there with you as you're studying, and you're going to find some traditional options as you dig into the book. There'll be discussion questions, there will be quotes, but there will be some other surprises for you, some non-traditional ways to engage with the text, such as magnetic poetry and other things we'll just let you discover on your own. But we really did put a lot of love into the study guide as well as into the book, and we are touched and honored that you would spend your time digging into it.
And we do hope that as you are working through the book, that the book, as well as the conversations that you're having with your colleagues, really push you as the poet David White says, just beyond yourself. We hope that you have lots of fun learning together, and we hope that after you've read the book and studied and had conversations with your colleagues, you emerge feeling changed as educators, finding ways that influence the way that you think about how you work with students, how you talk with students, how you plan your instruction.
We invite you to connect with us. If you haven't already joined our Who's Doing the Work Facebook group, we'd love to hear from you there and hear about your progress through the online class. I'm sorry, through the book study. And we also have an online class starting on March 4th. And so you can look for that registration. It's not live yet, but it will be coming soon. And then finally, Stenhouse has graciously added, while they give a 25% discount standard for professional books, they've added another 10% just for your events. So if you want to order any professional books from Stenhouse, you can use the promo code capital F, capital E, capital B 10. So Feb 10, February 10%. And that discount would be built in. So we're excited to see you soon.
And yes, we are looking forward to seeing you in Nebraska on July 16th.
Thank you and bye. We should add that this 5-minute video has only taken about 37 takes, and so we're excited to connect with you, and maybe we'll send you the outtakes.
Thank you.
Bye.